Good evening, everybody, and welcome. This is Obi-Wan Pez for In Simplex Pachinko. We're going to be playing some Risk of Rain Returns tonight. I did collect a few things off stream, namely the Wicked Ring and the Scythe. Both of which are very heavily going to lean on critical hits. So, Harvester Scythe gets a high increase, 5% critical chance increase, and then the critical strikes will heal for 8 health plus 2 for every, so 8 plus 2 parentheses n minus 1. Can take the teacher out of the classroom. I also ran around with Pilot the other night where it was just amusing because I had 4 Heaven Crackers, something like 36, I might have actually made it to 40 Soldier Syringes, and it was just basically noise. Like, you could not understand anything of what was going on. It was just so much blasting. So that in mind, we're gonna turn this down a little bit. Hopefully that won't do too much awful stuff with the might be a little much. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And come on. We're gonna try to go for a couple of specific things tonight. So... Oh yeah, I did that one right. I just have never collected it. That's what the problem is. Okay. Okay, I think we can target equipment activators. If we have a huge amount of money late game, we can just go after one 5 times in a row, and that should be able to clear that one. Providence Trials, I'm less confident with. Bandit. Okay. Oh, and Chef. I think we can do Chef pretty easily. So... we need to sear and flambe 20 sand crabs, end up with 20 cleavers out at once. Perfectly possible. And let's see. 300 items and or 3,000 enemies. Easily done that way. Again, can do the Providence Trial, but kill 15 oiled enemies simultaneously. So that one is hard, but we can probably do it. And free Acrid. I keep attempting to free Acrid, but then he jumps down a hole and ends up falling off the map, so it doesn't count. I have to actually kill him on the map in order for that to work. I think I will, Phobos. Yellow. Let's make this work. Alright, and we can recycle 6 drones in one playthrough. That should be okay. Especially once we get to end game. And 15 consecutive perfect reloads. Always fun. I missed that one before. Sick! Kill Providence while backflipping. I managed today to pull an interesting maneuver. I was getting stuck on one area, and I was just like, I had sniper, and there was just a mountain of guys sitting on this one ledge, and I'm like, I can't kill them. Like, they're just gonna murder me. So I ended up back rolling off the ledge and immediately charging the charge shot. Made it all the way to the end of the bar, fired through every single guy that was there, and every time I did this, it would usually kill like a guy or two. And there were two bosses on the ledge, so I was like, great. So I managed to eventually clear that one out, but it took a long time. All right, let's start as chef because it's just funny. All right, throw cleaver towards customers for 100% damage. Boomerang's back. Cook customers for 260% damage until golden brown, knocking them away. Searing glaze customers deals plus 78% damage and stuns. Glaze, ride a wave of oil, slowing customers. Second helping, prepare a master meal, boosting the next ability cast. So sear, once you do, I think it's when you do sear the first time. It's been a long time since I played the original, but once you do sear the first time, it turns into flambe for the next certain amount of seconds or something like that. Or no, flambe is with glaze, right? That should be it. Flambe is when you sear on a glaze. Maybe. Alright, we're still keeping Enigma. Spawn with a random equipment that changes every time it's activated. That was fun trying to get Chef because I needed to recycle the equipment until I got the foreign fruit. And, interestingly, it was the last thing that I got. And items are still no longer random using command. Because I'm a control freak. Alright. So this does mean that in order to get the 20 cleavers out at once, we need to go for soldier serum or soldier syringe again. 100%. This is the way I play anyway, so you know what? Okay, there's nothing on this side of the map. Cool. Chef kind of is the best. I mean, especially referring to targets as customers. He was not programmed with the word Lemurian anywhere. Whee! It begins. Really, I should initially go for my usual and get at least one stack of fireworks. I'm not going to get crabs this time. Oh well. Nothing. Man. How was the rest of your stream, Phobos? I came back and it was already off, so... Oh. Not gonna bother with it yet. Draw pictures. Nice. So close. There we go. Cheesed. Where this is. I'm comfortable just activating. OpenStack's material said there were 17 kinds of quadratic surfaces that could be made from the general equation, but I couldn't find a list of all 17. Okay. Interesting. I get the feel that sounds suspiciously similar to the number of symmetries that exist in the plane. Probably has nothing to do with each other, but you know, I'll be conspiratorial about it. What is it? Planar tiling? Over here. Oh. Oh, screw that. Yeah, it probably has nothing to do with each other, but you know. Just an interesting coincidence, perhaps. I was watching Marcus de Soto's, I mean, I watched it a lot, but The Story of Maths, back when it first came out, and I was I always liked the bit where he went on, you know, went to Alhambra when he was off in Spain, and then he wrote about the trip in his book Symmetry. And in it he said, yeah, you know, it was great that I was off doing this cool math project and getting to do all sorts of things, and but he said when it came time to actually filming, he got some downtime between takes, and he was like, I'm going to find every single symmetry that exists while we're here. And he said, you know, reportedly, they found all 17. You know, mathematicians have found all 17. And he just needed to find it for himself. And so he spent all of his time between takes looking and looking and looking. And he said it was the good story anyway, I'm sure. It was the final day, and he was like, and we're missing one. So he said he looked and he looked, and finally it was like, it was actually there, hidden away in some corner. He's like, oh, well, there's that. At least we definitely got all of them. And he dings like an oven. Yep. It's one of my favorite stories to just tell when I'm out and about, talking with my students about... Oh no. Telling my students about math history and stuff like that. I try as much as I can to include the humanity of mathematics, you know, and all of our interesting stories that we like to tell ourselves and things like that. That's fine. Ooh, key. Wasn't even paying attention. Find ourselves a good place, then we open them all up here. These guys get completely wasted. No. There we go. Ugh. Took about as much damage as I healed, so that's sort of okay. I don't like how the cleavers draw them in. There we go, that's better. Well, I have said on Penn's stuff that we're at approximately 54 north. So come on. Oh, nonsense. I think that one is the fear. Whoop, hello. Alright, well, this run may not go so well. Nope. Oh, Penn. Yeah. Yeah, he's been off on vacations for the most part. Sorry, I was trying to figure out who it was you were talking about there. Whew. I was like, Gold's been streaming. Yeah, it was okay. Oh. Oh. Come on now. Oh. That's awful. I was actually doing really well earlier with spinning Pilot, getting him to turn on a dime and actually fire in both directions. Do the first level before the first brick. Oh, yeah. Is that 5 minutes? I usually don't care because my builds are usually strong enough that it doesn't matter. Usually. But then again, my runs are usually an hour long, so. Yay! No. really. Go with that one, because... Can't go that way. I like the possibility. Alright, we'll just go with this. We're gonna go all out Soldier Syringe. I'm probably gonna lie and change my mind at some point, but you know what? It's fine. Sandwiched. Awesome. Nope, nope. There we go. Okay. Nice. Love these guys. Freebies. Ooh. Nice. Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, wait, that was dumb. Alright. All these Pierce enemies anyway. It's got longer range, that's pretty good. Alright, okay. So that's probably also why some of these are knocking them toward me, is they're getting hit on the rebound, so... Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm doing, yeah, is just maxing them out till it's just ridiculous. Sorry from Bradford and Knoll. Eh. It's the same old problem with industrial towns of any kind. Unless they pivot to doing something different, they kind of lose their identity, whatever it was that they were originally doing. We're getting there. All right. Well, that and a lot of places have figured out how to turn like former industrial towns into like vacation spots. So turn it into hospitality ends up being a very nice place once you get the place cleaned up a little. Bradford went the other way and put an airport in there, but you know. Ooh, bleed. That's a good one. Especially when you have a cleaver. Retaliate? Yeah. I got nothing up top. That's awful. Jeez. Come on now. Alright. Who's this? Healing drone. Meh. Jump. Ouch. Man, that guy's pissed. Nice. That one. Needed that backup. Got lucky, really. Okay. Oh, no. Really? Come on now. I don't have the HP to be playing around. Alright. Oh, hi. There's a random guy still alive down here. I forgot about that. Got too complacent. Gross. Let's go. I don't think so, Clayman. Nah. Boo. And Samarang next. have anything to make that jump, so that's out for this time. Might be able to make it down this time, though. We're here. I mean, this is not going to end well, but... Ouch. Can't tell you how much I want there to be a bush up top there. That's nice. I need my fireworks. Ooh, almost didn't make that one. 3 identical drones. That's a negative. I got stuck on the chain. Extremely painful, maybe, but he is a robot, so maybe he doesn't feel it. Alright. So I kind of got screwed on early game. Like, I think I got too many greens, and this strategy that I'm going for kind of relies on, or at least the goals that I'm going for kind of rely on a lot of white. So, with a lot of green and not a lot of white, we really didn't have the opportunity to build up the speed. At least that's the excuse I'm going to make for myself, so. Didn't start the song over. Alright, this is going to be a mistake, but it is also something else that I want to do. Beat within 5 minutes. Oh. Man. There's one. Two. Probably doesn't have to be unique crabs. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. It might be actually and leave. Oh no. It's okay. We can explore this real quick and get back. There's not much money that's coming in anyway, so. Got one more. Ah, the lure thing's right there. Oh no, we're short. There we go. Nice. Yep. Minute 20, I think we can do it. Yep. Never look back. We're at the bottom right, so let's just double check. There's nothing here. Such an awful section. Much better. Yoicks. So much of Chef just seems like, how much can I cheese this? Stick with the ceremonial daggers because I like it. There probably is something that would be more thematically appropriate just for fun, but I think we're good. There we go. There's a good one. That is a healing drone. Don't really need it that much. And we'll go for another one here. Oh. I hate the links. Forgot about that. Some of them have extra specialties. Leech. Alright, who else we got? I think we might be done here. Yeah, because there weren't any that I passed up. Apart from the one... Yeah. Apart from the one drone. And I'm okay with that. Got a jar of souls ready to go. Through here, you say? Oh. Platforming. Ooh. Nope. Ouch. I did not pass that ritual. So I think there are buttons, and I missed the first one, and then you have to hit all of them in succession. Maybe. reduce incoming. Alright, go Mango. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break here and see you in just a minute or so. Thanks for sticking around. Alrighty, welcome back. Great. So we're spawning the birds already. This will be fun. Hate the birds. Good. Ceremonial daggers also do a great job of weeding some of them out. So I just don't have to deal with it anymore. Nope, nope. Aw. I don't want to go for that one. I'm gonna fall. Completely missed. Alright, so... There we go, that's the one. or beach. And the one with the t-shirt. +2 strength. S greater than 2M. Why is there not a toxic pig? There she is. Just hadn't gotten there yet. Yoma, just stopping by as I'm currently on a 5-minute break. Very nice. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, right. Okay. Hope you're having fun. Hope your evening's going pretty well. So far we're on run number like 3 or 4, something. Sunken Tombs. We're in a corner of the map. It's fine, it's fine. That is all just going to be Enigma stuff. We're not going to get anything out of that. I mean, it's very nice and all, but... Sure you want to play that game, guys? There we go. Nice. we're cooking with gas now. So. Missiles. Okay, let's get up top. Okay, that's where this is. Get out of my house. Okay, we're not at 20 yet. We've got to be getting pretty close. Ouch. Jerk. Acrid? Ah, no acrid. Oh, good. Every time he stamps, deals damage. Jeez. I don't like that one. Oh, no. Summon the shadows. Oh. Ah, well. That was definitely not your fault. Uh-huh. Interstellar desk plant. Very nice. Alright, let's check out what we got. Okay, this is just telling me what they are. Right, so let's go back, go in here, and we say we still want chef. Oh. Okay. Interstellar desk plant is an item. I kind of figured, but like most of the rest of them, when we get that, they're skills. It also confused me why it was a desk plant. Really? 3 in a row. That was a close one. 30. Okay. Good enough for that one. Alright. I didn't even explore the top part. Oops. Eh, that's fine. Wishful thinking. I think that's still shy. It's like 119, I think. Alright, let's get this. Yeah, 119. Would have been really upset if I had gone back and still didn't have enough. There we go. Ugh. Okay, so at this point, not a huge amount of guys, that's alright. Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. I didn't even know that was an option. It's pretty sick. These guys are really quite interesting. Oh, here we go. We got Acrid. Yeah, got him. No. There we go. Got him. Woo. Thank you. We'll probably do add Acrid on the subsequent run, because he's kind of ridiculous too. Okay, that's a bad idea. Jeez. Nope, that's a bad idea. that was unexpected because I hit the wrong button. Ren, how's it going? Sounds good. Thank you very much for lurking. We're gonna clean up this level pretty quickly, because I just... Oh wait. Right, we have not actually activated the teleporter. That was just a hard-fought battle against a lot of, who's its elites. Okay. Okay, I've been in there before and gotten the artifact, but the sarcophagi almost look like they're openable. I think that is about it. Okay. Oh no, we did hit the... Jeez. I'm just not paying attention, it's fine. Here we go. And we back up. We also do this. Nope. Okay, don't have enough. Oh, this is going to go very poorly. Okay, at least I know where I am. That's good. Yes. Can always count on the magma to do everything terrible. It's gonna do my work for me. Oh, I don't want to hand him in. Eh. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's not good. And I know who it is. I know what he's doing. It's just still pretty awful. I can't get that way. It's just mortar shot. Oof. Can you end up getting more cleavers? That is also possible. No, I do not have standing in the lava for a minute. I'm going to need a lot more damage resistance. And healing and... like, total health doesn't even need to be that high. But... and then if you even jump out of the lava accidentally, you have to start over. Voodoo doll, okay. Yeah. Race past hordes of enemies in fungal cavern. Finish 3 laps. 2 minutes is the medal. Oh no. Stacking poisons from festering wounds, caustic sludge, and epidemic. Try to stun targets inside caustic sludge. Yeah. Okay. So, maul an enemy for 120% damage. Target is poisoned for 24% damage per second. Spit toxic bile. Okay. Poisonous sludge speeds up allies, slowing and hurting enemies. Nice. Epidemic. That is one of my favorite. Is that it? If it's in a crowd, you just lay waste to all of them. I think the meta on this one is just going to be like, get speed. So like Paul's goat hoof and Paul's goat hoof. There's got to be something else. That's not what we want. There we go. Nope. That's the voodoo doll. That's active already. That was dumb. Get up here so I can kill you. There we go. Alright, we're taking one of these. This is actually going to help also. Left button. There we go. Yep. see if we can get any stun locks going. We need greens for that. Fitness entirely. Okay, got that one. Good. Let's take that bitter root. Increase. Just cuz. Infusion first. Alright, gotta go back up to mid because I left something there. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, that was overkill, but you know what? There we go. Alright, start on this. Teddy bears. Yep. Saw something about the plush, and I was like, I don't... Must be talking about that, but... Still a long way to go on that one. Alright. Let's go, let's go. There we go. $167. Alrighty. Borderlining on absurd right there. It's great. But why the links? I really hate these guys. Ah, missed it. That was myself, wasn't it? Yeah, I just killed myself. Awesome. Ah. meteor shower or whatever that is. Oh, you do it for the plush, not for the damage mitigation. I see. Which is fair. Alright. We are getting close to next ad break, so let's... I think I'm good here, but let's return... Well, I mean, yes, because I... Whatever. Let's return back, and then I'm going to start up, I think, Elite Dangerous, because we got some other housekeeping to take care of, and then let's work on a little bit of fighter pilot skills in 0G. So, might, in fact, decide to take off Flight Assist. In which case, that's a scary prospect, though. While we're in combat. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so let's do 3 minutes. Cycle that water, stretch, do whatever you need to, and we'll be back here in 3. Thanks so much for sticking around. My name is Obi-Wan Pez, this is Ensimplex Pachinko. We do math on Tuesdays and gaming on Fridays, typically, and then whatever else we feel like. I am running a differential equations class. If anybody is interested in that, please go see Penn Center's Discord. Enigma bot? Uh-oh. Enigma bot might be sleeping. At any rate, I'll get that link, and anybody who's interested in doing differential equations with us, at the very least, Zach and I will have kind of a one-on-one conversation. If there are more students, then we have more students, and it'll be a little bit more interesting. All right, 3 minutes. Thanks for sticking around.